When it comes to celebrities, you'd like to think you know what they're going to say and do in a certain setting, especially when it's a professional one. But when it comes to celebrities in award shows when they're in the audience, anything goes. From mouthing things that they really didn't expect to be seen on camera, to their facial reactions to jokes or award wins, and of course, just dropping some hate vibes depending on what's going on, they know how to make it so that they look just like us at times. So allow us to show you some of the funniest celebrity audience reactions ever. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10. Puff Daddy on Ellen. We'll make this one short. Ellen heard that Puff Daddy was afraid of clowns. He denied it. This was the result of that.
Really?
Yes. I'm not afraid of clowns.
But I heard that you were.
Number 9. Minaj to Drake's speech. You're going to see Minaj twice on this list. Back to back, in fact. But this one starts off her run because it's a perfect case of her not getting the attention she deserved and showing why she's a queen. In essence, Drake got flirty with Vanessa Hudgens for doing a Minaj line, and Minaj reacted with a look that screamed, "Excuse me?" Yeah, that happened.
I want to say, Vanessa Hudgens, you look incredible tonight. I want to say, Nicki Minaj, I'm so glad we found our way back because I love you and I could never, ever, ever see it any other way. I want to say, Lil Wayne, if it wasn't for the risk you took, none of us would be here tonight. And I want to say, my dad got on a purple suit with purple shoes. Boy, if you don't stop.
Number 8. Nicki Minaj versus Miley Cyrus. You know that things are gonna get bad when someone calls out someone else during an acceptance speech. In this case, it was Nicki Minaj calling out Miley Cyrus for something she did before the show had aired, and Minaj was ready to fight. Miley both tried to calm down the situation, but also hold her ground, and you had to think that these two would come to blows possibly.
Back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
We're all in this industry. We all do interviews, and we all know how they manipulate. Nicki, congratulations.
And now, back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good?
Hey, we're all in this industry. We all do interviews, and we all know how they manipulate. Nicki, congratulations. And just because the VM...
Number 7. Tom Hanks at the 2020 Golden Globe Awards. When it comes to Tom Hanks, you just can't help but love him. In fact, it's actually a joke used around media that there isn't anyone alive who doesn't love Tom Hanks. He is an award winner, on the Walk of Fame, has done all sorts of movies, and does it with a kindness and style that just draws people into him. But even he can break down and give us some hilarious reactions, like at the 2020 Golden Globes. When Ricky Gervais made some questionable jokes about Felicity Huffman and the state of celebrities in Hollywood, Tom Hanks was literally the go-to celebrity for reactions because the camera caught him making some absolutely perfect faces that would make anyone laugh. In fact, we're pretty sure that not only did they make people laugh, but they became memes. Plus, his acceptance speech during the Golden Globes for the lifetime achievement of his career was full of one-liners that had all sorts of people rolling in their chairs. Number 6. James Earl Jones, Tony Awards 2012. James Earl Jones sometimes doesn't get the credit that he deserves for the role he's had in Hollywood, especially since his voice is one of the most distinct voices in all of Hollywood history, and of course has led him to being cast in legendary roles as Mufasa from Lion King and Darth Vader from Star Wars. But his reactions to things are just as distinct as the 2012 Tony Awards he attended would show. Because in that particular Tony Awards show, he was up for an award for a play he did, and he's done a lot of plays over his career. But the catch here is that he wasn't the only James in the nomination ballot, as James Corden was also up for the same award. So when the card was read that the winner was James Corden, the camera on James Earl Jones was hilariously awesome, as it was a look of shock, horror, surprise, and a bunch of other things, as he wasn't sure if he won or not at first. Obviously, he recovered, but that look most definitely translated to memes all over the place, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. It's a funny look that can be read many different ways. Number 5. Natasha Lyonne, 2019 Primetime Emmy Awards. There are a lot of things that celebrities do that honestly just boggle our minds, and at the 2019 Primetime Emmy Awards, Natasha Lyonne showed us that this trend is not going to end anytime soon. Because a camera just so happened to catch her when an actress was revealed to have won a major award. When it showed her, it revealed that she had a really weird clapping thing going on that no one could really explain. I mean, just look at it. It's so rigid, and it looks like she's just beating her hands against one another. The internet not only took to this like moths to a flame, it also recalled that time that Nicole Kidman did a similar kind of clap. Now, if you look at her hands, you'll notice she does have a lot of rings on them, so potentially she clapped atypically because she didn't want to go and hurt her rings. But yeah, still looked weird. Number 4, Martin Scorsese, 2020 Golden Globes. Yeah, a lot has happened at recent award shows, and this is yet another clip from the 2020 Golden Globes. But this time focuses on the actor, director, legend that is Martin Scorsese, who was nominated at that awards show. And of course, he has won many awards during his very long and palpable career. But at the Golden Globes, he was actually one of the people who were the winners of getting a joke told on them by the host Ricky Gervais. In this case, it was Gervais recalling a comment the director had made about Marvel movies and that they were like theme parks. To which Gervais said he didn't understand what he was doing at theme parks because he couldn't ride the rides due to height. The camera cut to him, and he did a tongue-in-cheek, "It's true," and thus showed he can take a joke. Number 3, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Grammy Awards 2015. There are a lot of celebrity power couples in the world today, and arguably the biggest in terms of monetary value is that of Beyonce and Jay-Z, because they combine their net worths to equal well over $1 billion. And that gets them a lot of things. But it can't help them buy better reactions when caught on camera, like what happened with the 2015 Grammy Awards. You see, this was after the infamous Kanye West VMA moment where he interrupted Taylor Swift to praise Beyonce. So at the Grammys, Kanye did a fake stunt where he tried to do this again, but when the camera panned to Beyonce and Jay-Z, they were stunned and just gaping at the stage. This eventually melted into laughter as Kanye got off the stage, but that was a look of true fear of a repeat performance. Number 2, Hugh Jackman at the 2018 Golden Globes. Hugh Jackman has done a lot, including helping bring the X-Men universe to life in the best way possible as Wolverine. But at the 2018 Golden Globes, he was up for an award for Best Actor in a musical or comedy via The Greatest Showman. However, he didn't win that award, James Franco did. And as Franco was doing his speech, the camera panned to Jackman, who had a look of, what do you think? Disbelief? Confusion? Stun? It's hard to read. But the internet lapped it up and memed it to high heaven. Because of course they did. Number 1, Rihanna, Video Music Awards 2013. The 2013 VMAs was the moment where Miley Cyrus decided to break bad, if you will, and many celebrities had looks on their faces as if they didn't know what they were witnessing, including Rihanna, who literally looked bored during the song Miley played, and she honestly looked as if she wasn't watching at all. If only we all could have been that lucky. There you go, a look at celebrities and how they have gone and made us shocked and laugh because of their reactions to various things that have happened on stage. Which of these moments do you remember happening as you actually watched? Which celebrities do you think had the best reactions to the situations that were going on here? And do you know of other celebrities that should have been on our list? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.